Okay, so Bob went first last time. I'll be going first this time. Last game was pretty good. I had the opportunity to Bile-Blight a crucial Boon Satyr, which is his main threat throughout the game. Because he didn't play a land in his main phase 1, and I was able to Bile-Blight it during combat.
I'm going to flash in a Dictate of Heliod to probably negate the Bile-Blight, but I'm pretty sure he just had a Hero's Downfall in his hand anyway.
I did.
Did you? Yeah.
I did, but that would have made the Bile-Blight a dead card for the moment. Even though I had the Banishing Light for the Dictate.
Alright. So we're going to get game 2 underway.
Whenever you're testing, you should, usually don't really go by like the winning and losing, but who gets to go first. Just alternate.
This is pretty solid.
I have 1 land in this hand. So, we're going to pitch that.
I just have a lot of nice meat in my hand. Hopefully we draw into some earlier things, because this is the first thing we can play. But hopefully we get a couple earlier things.
This 6 might get there. We'll try it. So, there's some things going on.
Turn 1 touches.
And I'm going first. So, we'll play this swamp. Good.
And pass.
Play a Mutavault and play a Pack Rat.
Pack Rat's pretty good.
Good. Pack Rat seems like a really good threat in this matchup. I kind of tell he doesn't really have much he can just blow me out with if I decide to go in the plan.
Pass.
Unfortunately, we drew a Scryland, so it's gonna put us down in our plan, but do have a pretty good one on top. Trying to think of anything that could make us sad here. I don't really think there's anything in his deck. So, we'll swing for 4.
Taking.
Put him down to 16. And pass.
Alright. So we're going to lead off with a Corsair Crucifix.
Alright.
Pass.
Play this Mutavault. Thinking about what I want to do with my attack step here. I have a couple options. We're just gonna... We'll see if he wants to block. If he wants to put himself at risk of what I have in my hand.
So what he's representing here is he can activate both of his Mutavaults and potentially actually just one of his Mutavaults and then Bile-Blight this. But I guess he would have to activate both his Mutavaults if he wants his Pack Rat to live.
That's not true. Bile-Blight would make it a...
oh yeah, I guess it would live.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably...
Make it a 3 toughness.
We also just have this Banishing Light to play next turn to take care of his Pack Rat. So we'll probably just take this attack.
If you want to Banishing Light it next turn, your thought process of wanting to just take care of it, if you don't block and you don't give up the Courser, I'll probably just make a rat and just deal the extra damage. So if that's your thought process that you want to just Banishing Light the next turn, you might just want to block and make sure that I don't make another rat.
So I guess that will just go. So if you made a rat and then activated a Mutavault, I guess we'll just go to 33. So I guess we can just block.
I'm gonna go off the premise that I don't know what's going on here. So I'll Bile-Blight it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to damage.
Okay.
So that'll die. This lives. And pass turn.
Was that only 1 point of damage?
Yeah, he's -3/-3, dude.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I can do math right. It's fine. So I'm going to play... I think we need to take care of this pack rat, but we also have this Eidolon of Blossoms we can play that we can probably start chaining cards together next turn. So I'm actually going to take 1 life and play this Eidolon of Blossoms and then draw a card.
I don't know if I completely agree with that, but we'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Pass.
Go to attack step.
No blocks. I'm assuming he doesn't have another land in his hand this turn.
We're gonna... This is kind of weird. I have a couple cards that I could pitch to it. But, it also depends on how late in the game we're gonna end up going here. We're gonna discard the Elspeth. I have another house in my hand if I decide we have to go late game. So like a Rat-a-tat. And I'll activate a Mutavault also. We'll get the extra point of damage in.
Okay.
Put you on to 12, and I'm still at 20. Good.
Draw for turn. So we drew a Mutavault. And now is where we really start to get pretty crazy. I think we just want to go this route. I'm going to take 1 and play a Sphere of Safety.
I'll put you to 11.
Yeah.
So, this card's really pretty underrated. Looks like I want to see that. So for each enchantment he has, I have to tap mana to block it, which seems really good against pack rat decks.
I'm going to draw.
Sure.
Off Constellation. And I'm going to pass turn.
So if I want to attack with my 2 pack rats, I need to pay 2 mana each. That's definitely something I need to deal with here, since I'm trying to be on this plan. But, we'll attack. So now, this puts him in a position where he's going to take, if he doesn't block, he's going to take 6. Which puts him down to 5, which is not in a range where he wants to be in.
We actually have 2 Banishing Lights in our hand, so if we take this attack, we can just play both of these next turn and draw 2 more cards and get our Sphere of Safety back. So I think we're actually okay with taking this attack.
Okay. And we get 6.
Yeah.
We down to 5, and I will pass. Double Banishing Light seems like the best move if you have a 6th land. And you do. And you don't have to take life either. Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do. So I'm going to take 1. And I'm going to
4.
Banishing Light this pack rat.
He's banishing.
I'm going to draw off Constellation.
Yep.
And then I'm going to Banishing Light this Banishing Light. Draw off Constellation.
Okay.
And now I own 4 enchantments. So if he wants to pay 4 to attack next turn, I'm pretty okay with that, since it'll basically time walk him. And I'll pass.
So now we're in a pretty awkward spot. Our Rat-a-tat's not going to be doing much here. But I do have this Obsdat in hand, but I'm not very close to the mana. So here we're just going to cast this Read the Bones. Look at 18. Right, 2, that's pretty good. And we're going to draw these 2. Let's go this Shrine tapped, and I'll Thoughtseize you.
Alright, my hand's pretty good.
I got it at 16. Yes, that is very good, actually.
Every hand in my cards are rare.
Every card in your hand. Stupid.
So if he was going to attack this turn, I was actually going to... I mean, I guess he wouldn't... I guess he's not attacking now because he tapped. He can't activate his Mutavault. But I would have happily traded with my Eidolon Blossom since I had another one in hand.
So this is a hard decision. I kind of just have to go with what he most wants to play next turn. I'm kind of out of range at this point. He has pretty much control of the board. I think I have to take the Primeval Bounty and make sure
you have to too, because this
make
is
sure
like,
you can't gain life.
Yeah, this is like one of the ways I could play life, because I can play this and play land next turn,
Yeah.
which gives me 3.
Yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. And I will pass.
I'm gonna untap, draw my card for turn. So we have a pretty interesting line of play here. I was just on Eidolon of Blossom, Boonsater Flashin' next turn, but since we drew this Courser, I think we play this Courser first.
Yeah, I would definitely try to gain life here.
Because I think
4
we
is
need to
very
gain
low.
some life. So we're going to play Courser, Crucifix, flip this top card. To Bow of Nylea, that's actually a house against his deck too. Gaining life every turn. We'll play land.
Play up to
And draw a
5.
card. I actually missed my Constellation trigger, but I'm going to play this Eidolon of Blossom and just draw this card anyway. And then draw another one.
I get to see that card.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, it's a Temple Garden.
Okay.
And that's a Forest. He knows what these 2 cards are, so I'm going to leave them revealed. And I'm going to pass.
Okay, so I'm not attacking anytime soon. He has pretty good control here.
I think we're basically pretty okay at this moment, because
1, 2, 3. I have to pay 6 to attack. I need to find a Banishing Light. My last Banishing Light sometime soon. Deal with that Sphere of Safety. But we're gonna stick with the plan and cast the All Holy Obsifather.
Obzat's pretty good here since I don't have anything instant speed to
mana,
deal
right?
with it. But hopefully I can gain enough life each turn that it'll just keep it out of range from draining me to death.
I'll get 18. He'll go to 3.
Which seems pretty unlikely.
I will pass and I will exile Obsidian. We're just gonna put it up here. Make sure we don't forget our trigger.
Alright, I'm gonna untap, draw this Forest, and reveal Boonsater. I'm gonna play this Forest and gain a life.
Play up to 4.
What are you at?
I'm at 18 still. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So you can play Dictative Heliod or Boon Satyr and Bow. So you can play any of those 3 cards in Bow.
I think we just need to gain. This Bow is gonna offset the life loss of the Obsidat.
Yeah. You can also play that and continuously.
So we're gonna play this Bow of Nylea. It's an enchantment, so I'm gonna draw 2 cards.
This is very good, and Heliod seems very good. That is almost
and
active.
Another Banishing Light.
That's very good.
I think I'm. Let's see. If we play this Heliod and swing, our creatures have vigilance. He could trade one of our Eidolon of Blossoms. And I think. Did I play land this turn?
Yeah, you did. You gained a life already.
So I think we actually are just going to pass the turn. I think we pass the turn here. Regina, I think we actually...
I think what you should do is attack and leave Dictative Heliod open. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, unless I draw my Banishing Light, I can't attack. It's a little bit risky.
How many Read the Bones did you play?
I've played 1.
We can do that, because even
Actually,
if...
yeah, even if I draw Banishing... even if I draw Banishing Light, you're not...
I'm going to wait. I'm going to attack. If he activates the Mutavault, I'll flash in the Dictative Heliod. If he doesn't activate the Mutavault, then I can at least gain 3 life.
You need to actually keep in mind that Obsidian's going to come in and can attack too.
I know. I'm going to...
Okay.
Because I can gain 3 life and play a Boonsater on your turn. If I have to. If you don't activate the Mutavault. So you want to trade with one of my Eidolon of Blossoms. So I'm going to attack for 6.
I think Packard's not really doing anything here, so I will Try to trade the Eidolon of Blossoms. I think you might. If you want to do that, I think you could just.
I think I just flash into Boon Satyr.
I think you actually. Cards. Yeah, I think so too.
I think I just do that. I'm gonna flash in this Boon Satyr before damage and draw 2 cards.
Yep.
Another Sphere of Safety. That's real good.
And a Ram.
And a Ram. So this Eidolon of Blossom is gonna die. Says that pack rat, and I'm gonna get in for 4. And I'm gonna pass the turn.
Trigger here. Put you down to 2. I up to 16. Draw. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I pay 7 to attack. That's a lot. I think first. We'll do this. We're gonna cast this Underworld Connections in the swamp. And pay 1. Got 15. See what we can draw out here. Tap my mana awkwardly for that, but let's call the Shrine tapped. And we're just gonna pass turn, exile, opposite ad.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I'm gonna pay 1 life to gain 3 life, so I just gained 2.
Yep, that'll put you up to 4.
So at this point, I think we're pretty okay. We're pretty out of range, so, thanks to this Bow of Nylea. We're gonna draw this next Fleece Ram for turn. And we have an Elspeth on top, so we just have bombs everywhere. So this bomb's over Thragdad at this point. We're just going to be chucking them up and saying goodnight to Dylan here.
Did you say bombs over Thragdad?
Bombs over Thragdad. That's Thragtusk's nickname. He's just the best bomb. He's just over Thragdad. So we're going to play the Sphere of Safety. And we're going to draw a card, which is going to be this Elspeth.
That's a nice safety net.
Yeah, so now Dylan has to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 to attack with 1 creature. I played a Temple Garden already this turn.
I didn't give you the life then.
So I think we're pretty just come out of the gate here. Just gonna attack with these guys. 8.
You have 3 mana open. I have perfect. The nice thing about my opponent playing Courser Crucifix is that I have perfect information. I don't have to worry about anything really. I think we're gonna try to get him off his engine. We're gonna trade the Eidolon of Blossoms here. So I'll take 6. I'll go down to 9.
And I'm actually going to. I don't know if I want to pay 1 in Banishing Light his Underworld Connections, because that's really the only way he's going to draw out of this. Because
I don't think you need to do that now.
I
think your main concern right now is the beginning life.
I think you're right.
I think the Banishing Lights, the Underworld Connection's not really doing nearly as much for you to just wait a turn.
Okay, pass.
Trigger this guy. I'll go up to 11. You're going to 3. Draw a card. We'll scry. So you have a pretty powerful card on top.
The Blood Baron.
It's a Thoughtseize. But Thoughtseize doesn't... I don't even know what I would hit. I think we're looking for a better out than Thoughtseize right now, sadly. I'm gonna pay a life. Go to 10. Now, that one's pretty good. I'm gonna play this Lifebane Zombie.
Okay.
And, our options are Heliod, Boon Satyr, or Ram. We're gonna... I think we absolutely have to take the Heliod here. That thing's an active creature. And, we'll, End step, trigger Obsidat. Good.
Okay.
Just want to gain some life, put you up to 6.
Gain some life, put me up to 6. I'm going to untap. Draw this land. Reveal this. Another Eidolon of Blossoms.
That's pretty good.
I'm going to gain a life.
Put you up to 7.
So we're almost in Alpha Strike mode here. Dylan's at 9.
I'm at 10.
Dylan's at 10. So we're almost at Dictative Heliod Alpha Strike. I think we just need to wait one more turn. We're gonna play this Ram out. Because remember, the Ram doesn't have Defender. It can get in there. We're gonna play this Ram out. And
getting close to concession here.
see, at the end of his turn, I can just dictate. I can flash in both of these at the end of his turn, and I think that's just the straw that's going to break the camel's back. So I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Now I'm really regretting discarding that Elspeth, but guess you live and learn. We go down to 5, up to 12. Pay 1, go down to 11. Draw a card. That card doesn't do too much here. Six mana open. I guess we'll just pass turn, and we'll still exile the Obsidat here.
Okay. I'm gonna flash in this Boon Satyr.
What's your target? Oh, you're just casting it.
I'm just casting it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pay 1 life and flash in this Dictated Heliod.
I'm gonna
Respond.
I'm gonna respond and Bioblight the Boon Satyrs.
Okay.
Alright, good.
I'm going to draw this Eidolon of Blossoms and reveal Krufix's Insight. What's your life at? 10.
I am at 11.
Okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points of damage on the field.
Oh, you gained a life, sorry. From the Ram.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I think we just get another engine back online. We play this Eidolon of Blossoms, and we're going to draw this Krufix's Insight. Another Krufix's Insight on top. And
Can I read Krufix's Insight real quick?
yeah,
Can't remember exactly what it does.
you reveal top 6. I get to put 3 enchantments or lands. Just enchantments?
Yeah,
Just enchantments.
just 3 enchantment cards, and the rest in your graveyard. So that card's very good in a deck where you have like 28 enchantments, something like that.
Close to that. I think only Planeswalkers and Krufix's Insight are the only non. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to activate this Mutavault.
You just play that land?
No, I tapped it.
Okay.
If we just activate this Mutavault,
You're representing 10 damage.
we represent 10. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But you can also put
5,
a counter
6,
on
7,
these
8,
too.
9, 10.
Potentially 11 if I don't block.
If you don't block. And here's the thing, if we just had one more land, we could also Banishing Light his guy. But yeah, I guess I should have thought that through. We could have just won this turn. But I guess yeah, we'll just swing with these guys. If he doesn't block, we win. You know, he has to block. He also has a Mutavault open down there. Probably some number of removal spells in his hand.
So you have
4.
4/4, a
4/6.
4/6, and I don't care about that. I can't kill that.
2/7.
4/6. We're gonna activate this Mutavault. We're gonna double block his Mutavault.
Double block my Mutavault.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I'm gonna deal the damage to the Lifebane Zombie.
You get to kill both.
Actually, both.
Yeah, you do kill both.
Keep forgetting it's 4/4.
Okay. Before damage. Oh well. That's fine actually.
And I think we just pass the turn.
Okay. So He's gonna trigger. And now I'm gonna I'm gonna go to 13. Wait, actually, 2 took 4. Look up to 9.
Man.
Wait. So I was at 11. I took 2. I took 6.
You're down to 5.
I'm
So
down
now
to
you're
5.
up to 7.
I'm up to 7. You're down to 5. Draw a card, and we're just gonna happily concede here. Go to game 3.
So after a long game 2, we're gonna finally sideboard for you guys, and